here from HomesteadHow with my daughter Emma.
Hi.
I have been a carnivore now for 74 days. Just jump back and forth. What about you, Emma?
Today's day 25.
75 days for me.
25. Oh, I thought you said 75.
Yeah, because you started on my day 50. So thanks a lot for joining us. We're here to answer any questions. And right behind Emma, we're grilling up 2 New York strips. It's hot out today. So we've got our Redmond salt, our Kerrygold butter, and we're here to answer any questions if you have them. How have you been doing, Emma?
I've been doing great. How have you been doing?
Have some awkward conversation before people jump on. Emma is officially done with school now.
Yeah, I'm excited.
What are your plans? Here's our plans for today. I don't know if you can see it or not. Right here. Oh, you got it on too. Representing. We'll be busy at the movie theater tonight, the world famous Montello Theater. We're playing
Guardians of the Galaxy.
louder.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We're playing that for a couple more days. And so loving watching you guys transform. Oh, thank you. How were the sardines yesterday?
Not bad.
Not bad at all. You had them at the pool. Yeah, so our videos might get confusing to some people because unfortunately we're jumping all around a little bit. But Emma and I did a video about a week ago where we showed our 6 favorite carnivore snacks, including sardines. And we had to reshoot some of that, but we have that video coming soon. But yeah, keep the comments coming. This is awesome. Emma, what is your favorite meat or fish? I'm going to let Emma talk. I apologize. Last time I was interrupting Emma too much. It was very confusing trying to read this and make sure everyone was loud enough. What is your favorite meat or fish, they asked?
My favorite meat is bacon. I love bacon. And my favorite fish is salmon.
My favorite meat is ribeye, followed by New York strip. Bacon's on there too. Let's see, live chat. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but our chicken, our rooster's going nuts right there. New York steaks. They also think about grilling as carnivores. Why doesn't it just keep that open? That would be nice if that stayed open. Yeah, keep the comments and the questions coming. This is fun. Let's see if I missed any. Emma, how are your sardines? Did you answer that one already?
I think so, yeah.
What were the sardines like?
It tastes just like tuna or salmon, actually. It actually has a lot of flavor, and it smells like green peas.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as we thought. And we have 2 types of sardines. One of them has the bone in them, and we haven't tried that one yet. I'm too big of a baby.
I'm scared to try that one.
But we're going to because we don't want it to go to waste. We're filming here. There's chickens all around us. But the ones that Emma ate and I ate were skinless and boneless. They're like little fillets. I don't know how they do it. But it looks kind of gross, to be honest. Tasted great.
Yeah, a lot of flavor.
I bet you if you closed your eyes and took a spoonful of sardines, you would just think it's tuna. It tastes just like tuna. It smells like green peas. Oh, we got a lot of questions here. I just finished 2 pounds of steak. Congratulations. Oh, that's from Ron. Awesome, Ron. Carnivore Ron recently started a new YouTube channel. I just saw his first video yesterday. Ron is 71 years young. He's been doing carnivore for 5 years. I interviewed him the other day on our channel, and he is an inspiration. He's doing circles around all of his peers at the gym, and he says he feels like he's in the best shape of his life, and he's got a really cool YouTube video. So go check out Carnivore Ron on YouTube. Sardine bones provide potassium and phosphorus. Yeah, it's good for you.
Try it then.
We'll try it. Upcoming video. Emma's a lot more adventurous than me, but I'll do it too. I know it's very good for you. Hi from the UK. Just eating ribeye. One recently carnivore. Waiting for the pounds. Watching you guys transform made me stop at the local butcher shop in the morning to start the carnivore diet too.
Well,
awesome. The local butcher shop is one of my favorite places. Plus, we get our meat from our neighbor locally, which is awesome. We stopped there again yesterday and picked up some more T-bones. Can you tell us what brand sardines were? Is that allowed? Yes, Emma, that's your question. What brand were those? Wild Planet.
Oh, it's called Wild Planet. They have a lot of amazing, like canned stuff. Salmon,
tuna.
We've
used their products over the years. Wild Planet, and it is allowed. Yeah, any meat products are allowed. So you can have fish, you can have shrimp. It's just advised to have more beef, ruminant meat. because beef feeds off of grass and it's a lot cleaner than some other things. You know, there's certain types of fish that have a lot of mercury and stuff like that. Sardines don't. Sardines don't eat other fish, so they're very healthy for you. But yeah, you can have any type of meat on carnivore. Speaking of meat, Emma, you keep talking. I gotta check this. We're cooking 2 New York strips right now. I'm trying to multitask. Ooh, that looks good. I'm gonna do a little half rotate. See what other questions we have here. We have a busy day today. After this, we're going over to the theater, and Emma and I have a history tour. You're going to give the tour today, or am I?
You.
We have a history tour to give at the world famous Montella Theater, and then we have a movie. I'm on day 3. I've watched every Carnivore video you've released. That's awesome. Thank you. Just want to say I love your content. Wholesome and honest. You will help a lot of people. Thank you so much. This week has been insane. The YouTube videos have been going nuts, and I was going to do one video, and the only reason I did more was from the comments. So many people saying they're inspired. They started. A lot of people that started like 30 or 40 days ago when I did my 30-day update video that say their life has been changed. I had a gentleman call me yesterday. I don't know if I told you this. He was 78 years old. And he said, I want to just thank you for your carnivore videos. They've helped me so much. But he was already on carnivore for, I think, a year. And he lost a whole bunch of weight, and he was 78 years old, and I couldn't even tell. He sounded like he was maybe 40. He just had so much energy and sounded like he had so much pep in his step, and really, really interesting. So maybe I'll do a video with him. But yeah, thank you for that. I really appreciate the nice comment. I was only going to do one YouTube video, but I think Emma shares the same thing. We want to help as many people as we can. There's so many people that are hopeless and helpless, and they don't know what to do. And I've just felt so amazing. I weighed myself this morning. I'm at 182, which is exactly 40 pounds under when I started carnivore. I don't think I told people this, but at my heaviest, I was actually heavier because I lost some weight on keto. I've bounced up and down over the years. At my heaviest, I was 260. So 260 down to 180. I'm down 78 pounds from my heaviest, down 40 pounds since I started keto 75 days ago. Howdy from Texas, first live. Oh, would love to see the theater. Yeah, hey, if you're ever in the area. Otherwise, we have a bunch of YouTube videos. Emma's been in quite a few of them. Emma helps run the concession area. Another big thing at the concession area today, we're adding keto-friendly snacks. Not quite carnivore yet. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of these keto. They're zero carb. They're very healthy. They're some of the healthiest like beef sticks you can get. So I'll do an update video on that, and I want to add something that's completely carnivore. It's very hard to find carnivore snacks. Well, Emma's got a video on carnivore snacks.
Yeah.
But finding stuff that's just non-perishable is tricky, but there are things like carnivore crisps and stuff like that. Carnivore snacks we're going to be trying out. Hi from Corpus Christi, Texas. Hello, Corpus Christi, Texas. This morning I was 164, 74 years old, 100% carnivore since February. Started at 6'6", 297, down to 242. Wow, sleep apnea gone. Congratulations. I love hearing that. That's amazing. At 74 years old. I have heard so many comments from people in their 70s that taken over their life, and people that have been doing carnivore, like Ron, who's on here right now, carnivore for 5 years. I've heard so many people have been doing carnivore for years now. It's just amazing to me. I love hearing that. They say when you get older, obviously you get aches and pains, and that old age catches up with you. But I think a big part of it, Ron can attest to this, is your nutrition as well. You don't have to necessarily feel old and aches and pains and arthritis and inflammation if you're eating properly. Emma's going to keep talking to you now, right, Emma?
Oh.
I want to burn these steaks.
I can't see the questions.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there it is.
As I drop this in the sand. Pretty good. I'm becoming pretty good at this whole steak thing after 74 days. Here's a question. What do you guys like your steaks? Grilled, cast iron skillet, or air fryer? I keep switching between the three, and I like all of them. If you can eat pork rinds, yeah, pork rinds are a good snack. You got to get the clean ones, though. If you just go to like Walmart and grab them off the shelf, there's usually a lot of junk in those ones. But there's some pretty clean pork rinds out there that are good for you. How is your carnivore journey going, Emma?
It's going amazing so far. I feel better than ever. I have so much strength. My acne's clearing up. I've been getting so much good sleep, actually. It's amazing. Yeah, I just feel great overall. And I highly recommend the carnivore diet to anyone.
Is it hard?
Honestly, the first few days were hard, but now it's like so simple now, and I'm just used to it, and my body's adjusted, and I know like everything I can eat now, so.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest things. Everyone says carnivore diet, that's insane. And I thought the same thing when we started. This is nuts. How am I going to eat meat forever? It seems insane. And now after you get through that first week, it doesn't seem insane at all. It seems insane the other way when you're going to the grocery store or the gas station and you see people eating their donuts and drinking their energy drinks. I feel so bad for them because I'm like, it's not going to end well. You're going to just be feeling junky and taking years off your life and you just don't even realize it. It seems insane when you start. Now it seems insane not to. It's easy. It's so hard to describe to people because before you would eat something and then an hour later you're starving. And that's people's context that haven't done carnivore. There's none of that. Do you have any of that? We're going to eat the steak and I'm not going to be hungry the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
And
It's
we're gonna be
unbelievable.
energized throughout the whole day.
I'll have so much energy the rest of the day and it'll be like 8 o'clock at night. I'm still not going to be hungry or have any cravings for anything, no junk food or whatever. Unless, of course, I burn these. This is getting pretty hot here. It's all under control. Don't worry. How's your carnivore joint going, Emma? I like it rare. Yeah, I usually go medium, medium rare. Emma, do you like it rare or medium? Rare is just almost bloody.
Oh.
Real pink.
Maybe medium.
A little more medium. Yeah, we got a medium from Derek. I do cast iron. I'm 76, feel great. I love the cast iron too. I keep switching back and forth. What I love about the cast iron is we cook it in cast iron in either beef tallow or ghee. That helps you get the fat up. That's really important if you're doing a strip and not like a ribeye. I've got strip steaks today. Those don't have as much fat. In the cast iron skillet, I like to end it the last 2 minutes with some of this stuff. This is Kerrygold butter. And what you end up with is the fat from the steak, the fat from the tallow, and then the butter. And it mixes up and it makes this, what do we call it? Carnivore sauce.
Carnivore sauce.
Carnivore sauce. It's the best sauce. So you take the steak out, you got to let your steak rest for 10 minutes. And then on the cast iron skillet, you got your carnivore sauce, Kerrygold butter, tallow, and the beef fat all mixed together. And you pour that over the steak while it's still sizzling.
It's so good.
It's the best thing in the world. That's liquid gold. You take one little drip of that in your mouth and you'll feel energized for a week. It's amazing. We should package that stuff up and sell it. And that's one thing. I got to turn this thing off.
Ooh, is that done?
Just about. My grill's kind of on fire. We had a big graduation party and the grill was going overdrive last week. So there was lots of grease in it. 170. Could you imagine the whole grill lights on fire during the live stream? Okay, we're turning her off now. Yeah, so I really like the cast iron skillet. I keep switching. Today I really had a craving just for that nice grilled taste. So, and I didn't want to heat up the house because it's really hot out today. Keto snacks. I smoke thin sliced London broil daily. I store it in pint mason jars, vacuum sealed, keeps forever. Oh, that's a good idea. Speaking of keto carnivore snacks, Emma and I just finished a video on that, and she has 6 carnivore snacks. One of them being the sardines. Another one being a popsicle. That was a really cool one.
Yeah.
Very creative. You'll have to watch that video. It's coming out soon. I use duck fat and do the same as you. Yes. Thank you for saying that. Let me see. I'm going to need a plate. Talk about the duck fat. The ribs that we had over the weekend.
Yeah, Dad made ribs this weekend and it was amazing, and he used duck fat and it was one of the best things that I've ever ate.
I gotta
So good.
I gotta give credit where due. Sorry, I interrupted you again.
That was fine. I was done.
We had Lily's graduation and our friend Mike came over. I gotta give credit where due. He made up country style ribs on the smoker with duck fat. I never used duck fat before. It comes in a little spray bottle and it's only duck fat. And so he smoked up the ribs with cherry pellets and mesquite for 6 hours. Duck fat, and the only other ingredient was this. Redmond's real salt. What did you think of the ribs?
It was amazing. It was so good.
When people say carnivore's so expensive, country style ribs are like $1.50. They're always on sale. They sell them at Costco. They sell them at lots of other grocery stores too. So we had that for Lily's graduation, and like 2 days later, Emma and I were like, we got to do this again. So I smoked up a ton of them, and we have them in the refrigerator now. They're so good cold too.
Yeah.
You could just pull one out. It's like eating a chicken wing.
It reminds me of like cold pizza. Like it's like that good.
Tastes better the next day in the refrigerator, and it's cold, so you can just grab some if you're hungry. And when I've done ribs in the past, baby back ribs or whatever, These ones have so much meat on it. Other ribs, you're paying for baby backs, you're paying for a lot of the bones. This one is really meaty. So we have a whole bunch of those in there still. But yeah, duck fat is awesome. And that was new to me as of a week ago. I'm still learning a lot here myself. Let's see what else we have here. Someone started carnivore diet April 30th. 11-year-old son got hurt on the campsite, and you had energy and strength to carry him on the back all day on hiking trails. Amazing. That's the crazy thing with carnivore. What about you? Strength, energy, endurance?
Oh yeah.
The endurance. Like, I'll lift weights and my muscles will get tired. But Emma and I worked on this woodshed project hours and hours and hours. And in the past, I would have got fatigued. But now I have the endurance where it's like I could just keep going. And I'm not like, oh, I'm so exhausted, I got to lay down and take a nap. That never happens anymore. Oh, I think these are perfect. So despite the little fire you saw back there, these are looking pretty good. Hopefully you can see that okay. Those are medium rare. I'm going to let those rest for a minute. Put a little Kerrygold butter on it. Answer a few more questions here. Comments. Carnivore used to be the cheapest way to eat. I did it through the 80s to 2020. Super cheap eating. Oh, it's going quick. Eating markdown meat, and there is no food waste. Yes, exactly. Charger Mopar, he is the carnivore man. He's been doing carnivore for, what is it, like 40 years now? Amazing. I still tell people too, carnivore is a lot less expensive than you think, because most people that say carnivore is too expensive, they're not looking at it from the right mindset. They're thinking from their own standard American diet where they're eating 3 meals a day with snacks. You're not going to eat 3 steaks a day. This is my only steak I'm eating. I had a hard-boiled egg earlier. Today is a hard-boiled egg and 1 steak. That's it all day. And then tomorrow I'll probably eat twice. Everyone's different though. Emma, you eat more than I do.
I eat a lot.
And why is that? Well, you can't see, but I still have some fat to go. I got another 10 pounds of fat to go. Emma doesn't have any fat. When you're in ketosis, your body burns fat for fuel. I have more fuel to burn. Emma doesn't. When I get down, I'm going to be changing my thing. So a lot of people will ask, well, tell me specifically what you're eating every day. And I'm always like, why does that matter? It's going to be different for everybody. Eat until you're comfortably full. But yeah, the people that say carnivore is so expensive, I got to do a whole video on that. It's just so annoying. Those people are eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between. They're going to Starbucks and spending $8, $15 on Starbucks. You have to do the math and add it up. They're buying a big thing of fruit and maybe some lettuce, and then they eat some of the lettuce, but it sits in the fridge. It turns brown. They throw that out. They're not accounting for the cost of all the food they throw out on the standard American diet. These steaks, there's going to be nothing left after Emma and I eat them. There's zero waste. There's so much waste on the standard American diet. And so if you add all of those things up, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, fruit, beer, wine, dessert, going out to the movie, eating popcorn, Emma and I do zero of that. So if I have this, a $13 steak, that's way less than what you would have been paying if you truly do the math and add up all those things you're eating. And it doesn't count all those other things that you're saving on. Medical bills. All the pills I was on, all the doctor visits I used to go to. I was on pills for acid reflux, for IBS, for the arthritis in my foot. I'm not on any of those pills anymore, so I don't have to pay for them. I don't have to drive to the doctor. I'm not wasting the time. And then you think about your health too. Over the course of years, when you get older, if I kept eating the standard American diet, 20 years from now, I would probably be at the doctor all the time, versus what I would imagine 20 years from now, if I keep eating this way, I'm going to be so much healthier. It's just the cost saved is immeasurable, and a lot of people don't think about all those things. All right, Emma's got to do more talking. Emma, you could end up being a coach by the time you graduate. Carnivore coach.
That'd be cool.
You should. I've had a lot of people say they want to get their kids into this, and you're inspiring them.
Oh.
What advice do you have for kids? You're 15. You're almost 16.
That you can do it. I don't know. I guess just try, and if you try and give it your all, you can do it.
How do you deal with your friends? Because you went to a big pool party yesterday. I suspect everyone was eating junk food and garbage food.
Oh yeah, ice cream, fries, chicken tenders.
Did you have any cravings?
No.
How
Only bacon cravings.
Bacon cravings. Did anybody tempt you, or are they like, oh, just come on, have one?
No.
Oh, that's good. At least you have good friends.
Yeah, supportive.
Yeah, you got to be a kind of a weird person to do carnivore. It's very hard. I have so much respect for anybody that does it, because we're living in a world where everybody's addicted to sugar and processed food and junk food. And to be able to overcome that, it's hard. It's like if you were an alcoholic, your entire life, and then you quit drinking alcohol, but everywhere you look, everyone's drinking alcohol, and grandma's giving alcohol to the little kid, and you're trick-or-treating, they're giving out little shots of Fireball to the kids. That's what it's like. Everyone's doing it. It's everywhere, all at once, everywhere you go, and to be able to overcome it. But it sounds hard if you haven't done it. It's not even that hard, though, even though I just described all that. The first week, you get cravings. After that, I have no cravings. I don't care. I know how horrible that is for me. It's totally not worth it. And cheating.
You know you'll feel terrible if you cheat anyway.
I'm never going to cheat. And I'm not trying to be Mr. Goody Two-Shoes, and I know some people have fallen off and cheated, and I'm not judging anyone. As long as you get back on and do it again. I just don't like going into it with the mindset of, oh, I can cheat every now and then, or I could have a handful of berries now, or I could do this, because I'm looking at it like I am a horrible alcoholic, and I quit that. Or I was addicted to crack cocaine, and I quit that. My whole life I did crack cocaine. I quit that. Why would I possibly, I quit that, and my whole life is a million times better now. Why would I possibly be like, yeah, but on Saturdays I'm going to just have a little bit of crack cocaine? That's insane. I'll fall off the bandwagon and I'll be doing crack cocaine again.
I don't think you could be saying this.
Why? I can say that.
I don't know why. Like...
It's a good analogy. You are all quite inspirational. I've been doing my research and have decided to change my way of eating and my life. I'll be heading to the store to stock up on meat. Awesome and good for you, but please first do your research. Emma never got the keto flu, which is amazing to me. 5 years of vegan, straight on to keto, straight on to carnivore.
That I could do it, but I did it right away.
But don't be like Emma, because you will get sick. You'll get the keto flu, and it's horrible. I've had it before. I didn't get the keto flu. Lily didn't get the keto flu. Why? Because we listened to the great Dr. Barry. He has a whole video on how you can start carnivore, and you don't have to get the keto flu. There's things you can do. Electrolytes, water, certain types of meat you eat. And it's all
water.
Lots of water.
Lots of water.
Lots of water. It's all free information. Like I always say, you're becoming the captain of your own ship if you're starting carnivore. It's an amazing feeling to be completely in control of your life. You will be living in a world. Emma and I are completely in control of our life, and we live in a house with a bunch of other people that aren't. Lily is too. But you live in a world where people aren't in control. They're addicted, and they're at the mercy of their food, and that's all they talk about. I noticed it so much more. Have you noticed that? What are we going to eat? Where are we going to go for dinner? Oh, what are we going to do next? Oh, we got to eat this. We got to eat that. It's all food, food, food. You go to a birthday party, a graduation, the only thing anyone's talking about is food. I don't care about food anymore. It's very liberating. It gives you a lot of freedom, not having to worry about food anymore. Should we eat our steaks now or let them rest just a little bit longer? Is it killing you just looking at that steak? Let's take a couple more. I'm very good at cooking steaks. I've been experimenting with the air fryer, gas barbecue, cast iron. Do you have any suggestions? Hate to say this, but I like my meat cooked well done. Don't do your meat well done. No, I'm just joking. You do whatever you want. I really like the air fryer. I guess all air fryers are different, but ours has a button and you push it and the steak comes out perfect every time. I keep switching it around. The cast iron skillet is my go-to when it's not too hot out because like Emma and I mentioned before, you can put the butter in at the end and you can up your fat content and you can make that carnivore sauce with the tallow, butter, and the fat from the beef, and it's the most delicious thing. So I prefer the cast iron skillet, but I don't know, just say it, experiment around a little bit. I'm pretty sure I signed a YouTube. I don't know what someone's saying. Why is Emma on YouTube? She's my daughter. I don't know. She can be on YouTube. Why not? I like to eat food and watch other people eat duck food. Yep. Yeah, we're eating real food. I had someone say that to me at the graduation. Don't you want a salad or something? I'm like, no, salads are for babies. I've graduated away from salads. Salads used to just kill me. Egg yolks are loaded with potassium and magnesium. Yeah, egg yolks are my favorite. How many eggs do you think you're eating?
Oh, a lot. Maybe a dozen a day. I don't know. I eat a lot of eggs.
We have hard-boiled eggs usually ready to go, and then we most days, well, kind of every other day we'll have eggs. If you can get farm fresh eggs, we're so fortunate and thankful that we can. If you can get farm fresh eggs, my goodness, do it. It's so much better. The scrambled eggs I made, yeah, we have chickens here. I don't know if you can see them in the background. Oh, maybe. It's so much better. I was going to do a video once, but I cracked a store-bought egg that was an organic cage-free and one of our chicken eggs, and it was golden yellow compared to just kind of this pale yellow color. Made scrambled eggs the other day for you and me, and they were like bright yellow. It's just, you could just tell the difference and you could taste the difference. Chickens are awesome. If you can get backyard chickens, we're so fortunate with ours. They're the most entertaining animals to watch. Our chickens have great lives. They're just roam around the yard all day. They eat all the insects and bugs and ticks and everything. So we hardly have any bugs out here. And then we just get amazing eggs off it. It's like a win-win-win. Look at the rooster. Yeah. Are your 3 other daughters doing carnivore? Great question. One of them is Lily. She's the one that started with me. If you watch my 30-day update video, I have kind of a crazy story about what happened to her on carnivore. Absolutely amazing. Go watch that video if you haven't yet. That video has almost 500,000 views. Lily is still doing carnivore. She refuses to be on camera. That's why you never see her. She holds the camera sometime. Emma's doing carnivore. My daughter Alyssa was doing keto for a while. She was going to try carnivore, but she's still kind of experimenting with keto, I think. My daughter Katie is not. If you guys are new to our channel, Emma's a triplet. That's Emma. So her 2 triplet sisters are not on carnivore yet. They're thinking about it. Katie. Oh, hopefully we're still on here. We dropped our connection there for a second. I need a moderator. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I'm seeing some bad comments come through. Yeah, I'm going to have to learn how to do this moderation. This is only like my 3rd or 4th live stream.
What's moderation?
It's so people can see what comments before idiots post junk on here. Someone said, Emma, you look great. Your eyes are sparkling. And I just did a workout and I ate a couple of beef patties with salt. Yum. Emma loves the beef patties.
Oh, yeah.
Is your wife carnivore diet? No, my wife is a vegetarian, although what is she doing now? She started something. She's transitioning into keto, so we'll see. I'm not pressuring anybody. I never pressured you, did I?
No.
She just saw my example, and that's the same thing for everyone watching this. I'm not telling you to do carnivore. This is what's working for me. You can do whatever you want to do. Okay, this guy's getting blocked.
Just leave it.
Jerk. Moron. Emma, my 15-year-old daughter sleeps 12 hours a day. Are you sleeping less now with carnivore?
No, I've been getting a lot more sleep, but even if I do sleep less, I'm more energized when I wake up. I've noticed ever since carnivore too, I've been waking up early, and I used to have like trouble getting up in the morning. But yeah, I'd say I get around 9 hours of sleep, but it's like the best sleep that I ever get.
Yeah, good sleep. Are prefab burger patties okay? You have to become an ingredient detective. I can't answer that question for you. The ones that I get are 100% beef, and we get organic grass-fed. They're expensive. I get mine from Costco. You really have to look at the ingredients. You shouldn't even look at the front of anything. If you're thinking about getting beef patties, immediately look at the back of it and see what's in there. Anything that has one ingredient is good for you. This, one ingredient, beef. Another example, when we did our ribs, it was duck fat. It was a can, and I'm like, there's no way this can's good for me. I figured I'd look on the back, and there'd be like propellant and all sorts of garbage in it. One ingredient, duck fat. If it's got one ingredient, and it's a good ingredient, it's usually good for you. I think the carb withdrawal finally hit me. A bit of the flu past week symptoms. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, you got to get those electrolytes, drink tons of water. Can you talk real quick about Emma's skin transformation? That's all you. I'm going to cut into this steak off screen here. How's your skin doing?
My skin got really better. Like, there's still some acne, but it's definitely all clearing up already, which I'm so glad about. Immediately, like, 4 days in, my face started getting way clearer, so I'm excited to see how it gets better. I'm a little burnt right now, though, but...
And you're still early. You're 25 days in? Mm-hmm. So, I hate showing steak on camera because it always looks grayer than it is, but what color is that? It's pretty pink. So it's pretty medium rare. Oh, that's good. All right, we're gonna take a couple more questions. Emma can't wait to eat anymore, neither can I. Thank you for being respectful to vegans. Some choose it for their own personal ethical reasons. It's a hard balance. Absolutely. I'm respectful to anyone. The only time I talk bad about vegans is when they leave comments on my channel. But hey, I have so much respect for anybody. If you're going to take control of your life and say, I'm going to do the vegan diet, I'm not going to eat the sugar processed junk anymore. Good for you. I'm happy for you. If you're going to do keto, carnivore, Mediterranean, if you're saying I'm the captain of my own ship, I have so much respect for you. You can do whatever you want. How's no fiber working? I'm interested in trying. Fiber is one of the biggest myths out there. One of the things I've been learning about carnivore is so much stuff that we've learned is just garbage science. Fiber, your body doesn't absorb fiber, so why would we need it? Your body, on carnivore, you go number 2, way less. Why? Because you're not putting all that junk in your body. Before this, before this, you're putting so much junk in your body, so you're going number 2 way, way more. I go like maybe every 3 days or so now. I have never had any constipation in 75 days. I feel great. It's a big myth. Your body doesn't even absorb any of the fibers, so it's just like in and out. It's just more garbage in, garbage out. I've had no issues with it, and I've heard the same for so many. Carnivore Kip, hey brother, we need to talk soon. Yes, Carnivore Kip, I love your channel, and I was just thinking about you the other day. We smoked out some ribs on the Yoder smoker, and I was thinking of you. We just did duck fat and salt. No sugar, no sauce. I was like, this is going to be horrible, and it was delicious, and it's our new go-to. Do you have a smoker? Yes, we do. We have a Yoder smoker. Tallow is also a good source to cook your food with. Yes, I did that over the weekend. I cooked some ribs and a steak in beef tallow. You have a beautiful family. It's awesome that some of you are doing this with you. I know Emma is beautiful. Eat the meals, save the humans. Enjoy the steaks. They look great. Yeah, we're going to have to drop off here soon. Histamine kills my carnivore improvements. Found you a few days ago. Love seeing Emma's journey, trying to get my kids to switch over. Well, hopefully Emma can be a good inspiration to you. Oh, what is this? Thank you, T. Alexander. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. No fiber has worked great for me after 2 years on carnivore. Yes, that's one of those lies. Just like everyone keeps asking me, what's your cholesterol doing? I hope my cholesterol goes up because I had almost no cholesterol before. And as a result, my testosterone was down. My hormones were out of balance. I wasn't getting any sleep. There is a cholesterol deficiency, in my opinion, going on right now in this country. And that's why so many people are messed up. So many things I'm learning on carnivore. Everything I've learned is like the opposite of the truth. My husband always has stomach issues and is constantly running to the bathroom. I don't know if you're saying that's now or pre-carnivore. That was my issue pre-carnivore. Now I'm great. The only thing fiber gives us is gas. Yes, absolutely. I said this in my video. I don't care. It's funny. I farted 500 times a day before. I'm lucky if I get out one fart now. How's your fart situation going? Okay, Emma doesn't want to talk about farts. We don't fart anymore. Carnivores hardly ever fart. It's a waste of time farting. Are you able to eat all the fat on the ribeye? Some of it makes me gag.
Oh, I eat it all.
Emma eats it all. Most of the time I can, but here's a trick for you. If you have like a huge fatty piece and you can't eat it, cut it up, put it in your air fryer. Crisp it up in your air fryer. Oh, it just completely changes it. It gets nice and crispy. It's delicious, and you're going to start craving it because you eat it, and all of a sudden the next day, like, oh, my skin feels better. My hair feels healthier. I got more energy. Thank you so much. I found Dr. Barry's making it easy to start any meat, even hot dogs. It's that only thing I adored. No excuse to start. Dr. Barry deserves so much recognition. That man is amazing. He's literally saving countless lives. He deserves a Nobel Prize. I have so much respect for that man. I wouldn't have started carnivore without Dr.